This is my neighbor Chad, or as he calls himself,
Chainsaw Chad!
Now Chad is not actually my neighbor, but he does live in the same town. But as I explained in my last video, Jesus calls us to be a neighbor to all we encounter. Think of the parable of the Good Samaritan. Chad makes a living harvesting and selling firewood. This is how I met him. He sold me a few cords of firewood. He noticed that I was a welder by trade and asked me if I could make him some strong taillight brackets for his trailer, because he was constantly breaking his off. After inspecting his trailer, I realized that his trailer needed way more than just taillight brackets. But Chad was not in a position financially to pay for the repairs his trailer needed. The taillight brackets were already a stretch for him. I honestly didn't want to see this trailer on the road as it was. It was no longer safe. So I asked myself, how can I be a good neighbor in this situation? I prayed about it, and I made the decision to make more Love Your Neighbor videos. I'm really hoping that you guys enjoy these videos and are inspired to become the neighbor Jesus asks us to be as well. So let's begin. Let's repair this trailer and turn it into a real workhorse for Chainsaw Chad. In order to start the repairs on this trailer, I needed to strip it down to the bare frame. I believe this trailer started out life as a travel trailer frame, and then somebody converted it to a trailer to haul a small vehicle at some point. But these rails don't lend themselves to hauling wood very well. Remember who we are building this for.
Chainsaw Chad!
You know I'm gonna throw that in here as many times as I can, right? I found some used trailer wheels that were both the same size. I gotta get rid of this staggered stance somehow. It was as if this trailer wanted to be a dirt oval sprint car or something. This trailer had been abused over the years. The main rails were bent, and the whole frame had a serious twist in it. This was the hardest part of the trailer restoration, trying to get a flat, level platform to build off of. You can see here how I had to chain the frame down to the floor and use a hydraulic jack to get the twist out of the frame. Now that the frame was straight, I made a quick trip to my local steel yard to get the materials needed to start the transformation of this trailer. I built a small truss under the tongue of the trailer to reinforce the area that had previously cracked. I replaced the rear of the frame with a new section of box tubing. The original tail of the trailer was destroyed beyond repair. Next, I added floor supports so I could use expanded metal for the floor of the trailer. No more plywood that would just rot out. Now, let the fun begin. I started cutting up angle and tubing that would become the new walls for the box that would hold exactly 1 cord of wood. Cutting, cutting, and more cutting. I think it's time to throw another
Chainsaw Chad!
in here. That's never gonna get old. Hebrews 10, verse 24 tells us, "Let us consider how we may encourage one another to love and do good deeds." I picked up some hog panel to fill in the sides of the wood box. Something about the way these sat in my truck bed reminded me of my Quonset hut.
Chainsaw Chad! Chainsaw Chad!
All right, Chad, what do you think of your trailer?
It's awesome.
Come check it out.
So awesome. Love it. That looks good up there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. You have 2 fenders.
Chainsaw Chad.
Chainsaw Chad. That's my favorite part.
I love it.
So,
Never gonna break it late again.
right? So that'll be good. We can wheel it outside. Yeah, and there's your tow hooks for towing logs to the roadside. Very cool. Well, let's wheel it outside, and then we can hook it to your truck or whatever, and then I just have a couple questions I want to ask you. All right, let's do that. All right, Chad, I just had a couple questions for you. First off, what do you think of the transformation of your trailer?
It's awesome.
Yeah?
It couldn't have been better.
Yeah?
That's it.
Yeah?
You hit it right on.
That's awesome. I'm curious, what was the first thought you had when I asked you, hey, can I steal your trailer for a couple weeks and fix it up?
I thought, is this guy crazy? That's
Right?
my first thought.
Yeah? You thought I was crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. What did you, were you scared to leave your trailer with me? Were you worried
No.
I was going to steal it or anything else?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Nope.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But that is kind of an odd request that someone would make, right?
It was very odd.
Yeah?
But
Yeah.
I just went with it.
All right, that's awesome. The Bible tells us in 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 10 and 11, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. So, I have one big question for you. What do you think our world would look like if we all served each other in this way?
It would be a wonderful place.
Wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It
All
would
right.
definitely be a different place.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
All right, man.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you for trusting me with your trailer.
Anytime, dude.
All right. What about you? Do you agree with Chad? Do you believe that the world would be a very different place if we all used our gifts to serve each other? At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I would give you a sneak peek at the next Love Your Neighbor project that I will do, and that I had a favor to ask, so here it is. Meet Jerome. He is currently homeless, and he saw the homeless shelter cart that I made for Dawn. Jerome has this cart already, and he has asked me if I could convert it into a shelter similar to the one that I made for Dawn. How can I say no? Do you enjoy these type of videos? Would you be willing to give a small donation to fund this type of work? If so, there is a link in the description of this video to a crowdfunding site. If you could donate $5, $10, or even more, it would greatly help me purchase the materials for these types of videos. You can also just visit GoFundMe.com and search for Mike Gould to find this fundraiser. Thank you very much for helping. Even if you can't afford to help at this time, you can help immensely by sharing this video on your own social media accounts. And as always, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.